that race feel today?
It was difficult. Nobody really wanted to push the pace, so I jumped right up in front like I wanted to, but nobody really wanted to come with me or really take any of the brunt themselves. And got in the stadium, and the wind was in my face, and it was a battle that last mile. It really was. It was one of the harder races I've ever ran. The course is a little bit soft. It wasn't exactly ideal, but I'm proud. I gave everything I had. My team gave everything they had today, and that's all you can really ask for. So what I take away from it is it was a great last race in my Corunna jersey, and I'm proud of how I ended it.
Just it's not a day for PRs or course conditions for PRs?
Yeah, it was definitely difficult. You had to want it, and you had to run with some serious inspiration today to go out there and do it. But some of the guys that were running in packs, they were coming close or PRing and just riding the energy. But when you're up there working on your own, it's really hard to push yourself, especially when it gets really sloppy, and then you kind of lose rhythm. Without rhythm, and today wasn't really a rhythm course, so it's hard.
Once you kind of had a little bit of a lead, you just kind of, not go so much for time, just kind of protect the lead.
Yeah, so I mean, originally I wanted to come in, I wanted to run the 14s, but running the warm-up on the course and figuring everything out, it wasn't worth my time to go out and only think about time. It wasn't going to be beneficial. It was just going to end in a day where I felt like I could have done more, but today I gave everything I had, and that's what I wanted to do out there. I just wanted to give everything I had and push the pedal to the metal every step of the way, and that was much more of a goal than what time was.
Was your brother in the top 10 or pretty close to that?
Yeah, my brother, he actually was one of the few guys that PR'd today. He ran awesome, and if a lot of people in Michigan don't know Ben that well, but Ben's a sophomore this year, and he has a lot of big things coming.
Is he about where you were at that age?
He's faster in like the mile, but in the 5K, he's a little bit behind me, but we're close.
And he's better looking too, right?
I don't know. You'd have to ask like the winner of the girls D2 race. Ask him that.
Okay. Well, you said it was a tough race. Was it? Were you running against the pack, or were you running against the wind and everything else?
I was running against the wind. Whatever the conditions were, they were coming at me because I was in the front on my own, and I think everyone was kind of waiting for me to really feel the wind or to have the course conditions affect me and have me fall back a little bit. But like I said, I just wanted to keep pushing every step, and that's what I did. And today it was enough.
Was it sloppy the whole way out there, or just towards the end?
All the stadium is the worst. That's where it's really bad. The start is pretty rough, but any of the parts where it's kind of like that gravel kind of dirt feel, that's the stuff where you could kind of go fast and open it up and find a rhythm. So there were definitely parts where I could find a rhythm, but there were other parts where it would kind of break it up, and I had to re-get into it.
Were there any D2 kids that really challenged you all year? Was there anyone you were concerned about?
There are a lot of guys in the field that are really good, but I didn't want to try and worry about anybody else out there today. I just wanted to run mine, and throughout the season, there wasn't anybody who had really challenged me, whether it was Portage or Spartan Invite or whatever it was. No one had really challenged me from Division II, so I wasn't necessarily worried, but you can't predict what anyone's going to do on any certain day, so you just had to give your best, and that's what it was.
Did you have the lead right from the get-go?
Pretty much right when we turned onto the stadium, I was in the lead. There was someone who cut, so we were all the way on the left of the starting line. There was somebody from all the way on the right that kind of came down, and the first turn he was in the lead, but then after that I found my rhythm a little bit and just went by him and just ran my way.